What's going on, everybody? This is Marcus. Before I get started, I want to thank you guys so much for everything. Thank you guys for your support. It means the world to me. You guys mean the world to me. From the bottom of my heart, thank you guys so much. Like this video, share this video, subscribe to my channel, and we're going to always keep this thing rolling. So I want to talk about what to expect for Doctor Strange and the Multiverse of Madness this week. And I know in certain cities around the world, the theaters are going to open and the movies are going to play worldwide starting this week for sure. So it's going to be a lot to expect, that's for sure. And I cannot wait to see it. As I already said, I have my ticket. I got my ticket from one of my friends as well. And we're definitely going to go ahead and check it out for sure. And you can bet I'll do my review and get my reaction as soon as I see the movie. But I know it's going to be pretty difficult because basically when the movie comes out, there's definitely going to be spoilers on the internet because of said internet. Because they're definitely going to try and spoil it for everyone else that hasn't seen the movie just yet. But I'm not going to be a mark, pun intended. I'm actually going to stay on the positive train and just not spoil everything for you guys. I'm going to give my reaction and I'll get my friend's reaction too, and we're definitely going to check it out for sure, and I'll give you guys my honest opinion about it as well. But this is definitely going to be the most hype anticipated movie of the MCU for sure, because it definitely gives me Avengers Infinity War and Avengers Endgame vibes, because you don't even know what to expect because of the hype behind it, and there's going to be so many surprises and cameos that are going to be at least expected. We got a few from what we saw in the trailer, especially during Super Bowl weekend as well. For example, we first heard the voice of Professor Charles Xavier, who was the founder of the X-Men, played by Patrick Stewart. We heard his voice, and then we had extra bits as well by seeing the yellow wheelchair, and then we got the Illuminati confirmed as well, and then we also have Captain Carter, who's going to make an appearance as well, because we saw the shield and part of her outfit as well. So it's going to be interesting to see what's going to happen in this particular movie, because I heard from the beginning of the movie that the fight scene is going to take place between Strange and Gargantos, and it's going to be doing when Christine Palmer is going to her wedding. So the fight scene is going to take place probably in the earlier scenes, but as far as everything else goes, no telling what's going to happen. So we could be seeing Sinister Strange in the middle of it too, and there's definitely going to be aspects of what happened between the aftermath of WandaVision and What If as well, because Wanda Maximoff already has the Darkhold book, and she's trying to get her children back for sure. So we're definitely going to see what's going to happen. It's a lot to be expected, that's for sure. There's definitely going to be surprise cameos. I'm still going to be hoping, well, surprise, I'm going to try and call it, but I'm still going to call it that somehow, some way, Mephisto or Nightmare are going to show up. Mephisto might make an appearance in the cameo. It'll be crazy. Something's going to happen, that's for sure. And I'm going to mark out for sure. And I can't wait till that happens too. So, but we'll see. And like I said, there's definitely some House of M vibes as well in the movie. And according to Elizabeth Olsen, who's the twin sister of Mary-Kate and Ashley Olsen, who plays Wanda Maximoff in the MCU, she was saying that there's a possibility that the mutants will show up in the future. You just never know how it's going to happen, but it'll definitely take place. But this is actually what she says right here, and I got the quote from direct.com, and she actually said this in the interview when she was asked about if the mutants are going to appear and what's going to happen in the MCU. And she says, yes, I mean, I hope so. I'm excited for all the crossovers in the future. I do think this film opens up lots of opportunities for the multiverse. But yeah, the immortal words are no more mutants. I mean, I would love to be able to save them in some capacity to make it work for the MCU. Again, I never know what we're doing next, so I'm always just kind of like in these interviews, just saying whatever sounds cool to me as well. But yeah, it's not in anyone's control besides Kevin Feige. And like I said, considering that now Kevin has all the rights to every Marvel character, including X-Men, the Fantastic Four, we'll definitely see at least some increments of the mutants coming in for sure. And like I said, it definitely has House of M vibes, because when Wanda was turning into cubes in the comics, that's what happened to Strange as well. So we'll see. It's going to be pretty interesting to see what's going to happen, because they're definitely crossing territory as well, which is what the multiverse practically is. You're basically crossing boundaries, which is what Strange did in Spider-Man No Way Home as well. So we saw the variants of Peter Parker teaming up, and chances are we'll probably see even more aspects of like different variants from different multiverses as well. And then on top of that, this takes place a few months after the events of Spider-Man No Way Home. So, but yeah, I'm definitely excited. I can't wait. There's definitely going to be a lot to expect. If Mephisto somehow shows up, I'm gonna mark out. Nightmare shows up, I'm gonna mark out. You know, it's just a lot to pretty much mark out for, because this movie is so great. There's gonna be a lot of expectations and unexpectations for sure. So I'm definitely gonna be surprised. Like, if I was in this movie and I knew what was going on behind the scenes and what's going on in front of the camera, I wouldn't even talk about it at all. And I know it's kind of hard to keep things within yourself because you want to talk about it, because like I said, Marvel has a huge fan base, and it's not like people don't know the stories for those who are true comic book believers and true comic book fans in particular. So it's not like they don't know what's going on or what the stories are all about. So like I said, it's going to be intense. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And me being a Marvel comic fan for life, I got all the Marvel memorabilia and stuff. I'm looking forward to seeing it. And like I said, Doctor Strange is one of my favorite heroes for sure. And I was actually happy that they brought him into the MCU. And on top of that, they were going to focus more on the supernatural side anyway, because there's a Midnight Sun series coming up, a Werewolf by Night series coming up, and then Moon Knight's going to conclude this Wednesday on Disney+. So I'm definitely excited to see where the future is going for sure. But yeah, it's awesome. And like I said, this is something that I'm definitely looking forward to for real. I mean, I'm looking forward to seeing it from one of my friends. I'm looking forward to hearing the reactions from everybody. So, and that's one of the things I love about going to theaters, especially movies like this, because everybody loves to get hype when it comes to stuff like this. I remember when I saw Avengers Endgame, and everybody was hyped, especially when Captain America first held Mjolnir. Everybody called it, especially since seeing Avengers Age of Ultron, where he actually almost lifted Mjolnir, but didn't want to, just to save face. But Thor even kind of knew, even though he had kind of hesitated, but he kind of knew that Steve was worthy to hold the hammer. And so when he finally held Mjolnir, after when Thor actually held Stormbreaker, Thor says, "I knew it." So he basically knew that Steve was worthy to hold Mjolnir. So that was hype, because it basically goes back to the issue Fear itself in the comics. So, man, I cannot wait to see this movie. It's going to be incredible. I mean, don't tell me what Multiverse of Madness is going to entail. I can't wait. And like I said, when I see it, I'll practically do a review, and I'll give some spoilers and spoil it, but I'm not going to talk about it and be a mark and be like, post the whole content from the theaters and stuff like that. But I will give my opinions about it and what my thoughts are. But it's gonna be hype. I can't wait. It's definitely gonna be incredible. So, but I know Greg Alba and John Humphreys of The Real Rejects, they're gonna go see it tomorrow. So I'm looking forward to seeing their reactions. But I'm not gonna check out the movie myself. So I want to at least stay on the download for sure. And those are my guys too, Greg Alba and John Humphreys. So those are really cool guys, and I definitely want to collaborate with them in one episode one day for sure. And there's a lot of comic book creators I definitely want to collab as well, because it's like so many that I know and so many that I follow. But yeah, other than that, it's gonna be a big week, that's for sure, especially for Marvel fans. So this is something that I'm definitely going to anticipate, and it's definitely going to set up the future where Marvel's going to go from here. So, but what do you guys think? What do you guys think? Let me know what you guys think. Like, comment down below. Let me know what you guys' thoughts and opinions are. Are you guys excited? Let me know, because I'm totally pumped. It's going to be great. Everybody's going to see it. My sister's going to see it. It's going to be awesome. I'm looking forward to seeing it. So, some of my friends from church are gonna check it out too, so it's definitely gonna be awesome. So it's definitely gonna be one for the ages, that's for sure. But yeah, let me know what you guys think. Comment down below. I love you guys so much, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.